every one of us, every trial lawyer relies too much on our experience and expertise to form biases and preconceived notions about the way cases should be tried, and we're resistant from those biases to a fresh perspective. We bring the fresh perspective.
The better question is, why don't I need a consultant, or why wouldn't I want a consultant? The idea of what we do is to provide information, to provide advice, and help the trial attorney do their job better. We're not dealing with inexperienced trial attorneys. We're not dealing with new trial attorneys. That's not the point. The point is we can remove any sort of confirmation bias, any sort of advocate bias, and give the attorney the best strategy to win the case.
Well, we can, but the answer is really no. We work best when we are working as part of the defense team with the lead counsel and the client together.
We represent the client only to the extent that their current attorney represents the client. We're here to help as team members for the defense. It could work either way. We don't mind if the client wants to hire us as the consultant or if the attorney wants to hire us as a consultant. But our job is going to be the same. We're going to work with the client and the attorney to give them the best advice and consultation so they can win their case.
No. In fact, we have many lawyers who, in the engagement of us, ask for a provision in our contract that we will not enter an appearance in the case as a way to protect themselves. And we have no problem signing that. Ultimately, the whole point of our role is to be independent, as to be an outsider and to bring a fresh perspective. Not only do we not want to take the case over, we shouldn't.
We don't want to take the case over. And in fact, it's best if we aren't the lead attorneys on the case. The idea is we come in without all the baggage that lead attorneys have to have.
You know, it's funny because we talk a lot about the intersection of logic and emotion, of logos and pathos. And the answer is those cases that have those elements, like child abuse, shaken baby, abusive head trauma, date rape, acquaintance rape, child molestation, those cases with both a logical, analytical aspect and emotional hot buttons are any case we can help, but those are the cases that are really in our wheelhouse.
We believe that we can help any type of case, but the complicated cases, the child sex abuse cases, the shaken baby type cases, the kind of cases that are difficult are our specialty. The optimal time to hire us is as soon as the case comes in. We want to get involved from the beginning and work the case all the way through the trial, through the not guilty verdict.
Criminal defense consultants goes into every case with the client presumed innocent because every defendant is. It's our job to take your presumption of innocence and help your lawyer present that to show the jury that you're not just presumed innocent, but that you are innocent. The answer is yes, absolutely. In fact, before you sign your name at the bottom of that plea agreement, don't you want to know? Don't you want to look under every stone? Don't you want to examine every available option? Maybe, just maybe, there is a smoking gun available in your case that changes not only yours, but your lawyer's view of it is. You come out of it and you think, all right, we now know it's the right thing to do to sign a plea. What's the harm in that? But maybe, just maybe, you come out of it and say, this case can be won. What am I doing pleading guilty?
Even more, plea bargains are premised upon the notion that you don't think you can win the trial. And you don't know if you can win the trial until you go through the method, until you experience the focus group, until you learn what you need to know to make that decision. The strength of the method is it gives an independent observation and analysis of your case, resulting in a process that basically mimics what the jury's going to do.
The results speak for themselves. The beauty of the method is in its simplicity and effectiveness. It has worked on every case I've tried it on and every case that Steve's tried it on. We have never had a client or a lawyer we've worked with tell us it wasn't effective or helpful, and all you have to do is look on our website at the testimonials from lawyers who we've helped reshape the way they've looked at a case and win it at trial.
The method is so effective because it eliminates the single biggest impediment to a good trial strategy, and that is our own ego. This methodology is for all lawyers. It's not going to only help new lawyers. In fact, it might help more experienced lawyers even more. The idea is we want to remove all the bias that the lawyer has. That means it's for everybody.
Experienced and successful trial lawyers have developed a formula, a system, if you will, to win these cases. And those are the same lawyers who become resistant to fresh ideas, new ideas, and a fresh perspective. Those are the cases where their superior expertise and experience allows us to help them even more because they have the goods, they have the ability to do it, and our fresh perspective and new ideas empowers that already good lawyer to really rise to the next level in your case. The strength is twofold. It's in its simplicity and its effectiveness. The way it mimics the trial process and the way jurors make decisions, it starts really bad and gets worse from there and gets piled on. And then finally a light appears at the end of the tunnel. And it's not just the result the jurors get to, the decision, but the interaction between them and the process along the way really illustrates and sheds light on what the jurors are going to be doing during a trial, and it's invaluable insight when helping you prepare your case.
There's a magical point in time during a focus group when the group tells you what's going to change the outcome of your trial. It tells you what you need to know to go into a courtroom and get those two magic words, not guilty. That's the pivot point.
Absolutely. I mean, let's be honest, the focus group is the star of criminal defense consultants. It's where we really shine. So the prep or the strategic consultation, the focus group, and the debrief or the deconstruction of the focus group are all things that you can do separate and independently from the entire case review. No, but it's a great and understandable question. We do mock trials. We have done them. We've gone into courtrooms and done the entire mock trial where we've filmed it and filled the deliberations afterward with lawyers, prosecutors, defense lawyers, judges, etc. But it's not, and that's the point. This process does not focus on helping someone improve presentation or advocacy skills in the courtroom. It's designed to reach the hot button emotional components and mimic the way jurors think and learn throughout the trial.
We can help. Your trial could be tomorrow, and we can help. It's never too late to call us to get some insight, because you never know what you don't know.
It's never too late to call criminal defense consultants. In fact, we have had people call us over the weekend to come Monday for a trial that starts Tuesday. If we have a day to come and focus group the case, you're going to get invaluable information and significant real help in the presentation of your theory and theme.
It's never too late to get us involved. Obviously, it's best if we're involved at the beginning, but if all we have is a little bit of time right before trial, we're going to make the best of it and give you the most that we can give to make the trial go successfully.
The answer is yes. We will go anywhere you want us to go, provided there's a willingness to hire us. Where there's a will, there's a way, and we will be there to help you. From Maine to California, from Washington to Miami, and all points in between, Criminal Defense Consultants is there to help. The beauty of the 6-step process and the simplicity of our method is that it allows us to tailor custom individual packages that meet your budget. Ultimately, we have found clients almost universally agree it is more affordable than they think and worth every penny.
We encourage folks to talk to their attorneys and have their attorneys reach out to us. We're not here to take over a case. We're not here to step on toes. We're here to help the team do what the case needs to win.